Alright, this is my week 5 update on this tank. Figured I'd go over a couple different things that I've noticed. Switched out a couple fish. I like the fish selection that I've got in here right now. So for the time being, I think I'm just going to stick with it, see how it goes. Um, if you see the redfin borlei, added him from the 125. The red top aristochromis, he's added from the 125. As well as the Dominichromis strigatus, which is right there. So those guys came over, and I did take out the Nevochromis chrysogaster. I don't know. I don't want to say he wasn't getting along. He just started hanging out the top a lot, and before it became an issue, I figured I'd just switch him out. He seemed maybe a little bit intimidated, so he's over in the 125 now. These guys brought over, and they're all doing good. Actually, the red top and the redfin borlei, I've been over here for a couple weeks now. The strigatus just came over yesterday, so that's as far as the new fish in here. As you can see, it's not really a predator tank, so just call it a hap tank. And I kind of like it. There's a lot of predator haps that typically you get with a predator tank that I just don't really care for. So I think with all that being said, I'm going to keep it like this. And all right, so started to see the Phosochromis rostratus. He hasn't really added a whole lot of color, but he is getting a little bit bigger. I've noticed that. The trout has added a lot more blue to himself, like the whole way down his body, more so than, I mean, his head's always been pretty good, but the rest of his body's starting to get a lot more blue in it. Let's see who else in here. Now the gar, and of course anytime I get near the top, they go absolutely nuts. Just kind of see the gar. He really hasn't done anything yet. I'm kind of bummed on that. I'd really like to see a little bit more color added to him. And even the little bit of red that he was getting back into his anal fin's kind of gone away. So he's just pretty much just a basic dull looking fish. So hopefully over a little bit of time here that he'll enhance. The Teniochromis holotinea, he's looking pretty good. I haven't really seen a whole lot of other than he's getting a little bit bigger. Bucochromis rhodesii, yellow, as well as the strigatus. I never really brought it up in my other videos, but they kind of had a sunken belly. The strigatus was really bad. I honestly didn't think he was going to make it, and even for a time there, the rhodesii was looking really thin. Both have kind of fattened up a little bit, so I had the let me get down here. The New Life Spectrum Hex Shield. I got that into their diet, feed it for 3 days, and honestly that pretty much cleared it up. I mean, it did take some time. I mean, it's not like it happens quickly, but they were eating really good. It's just they were getting smaller and smaller, it seemed like, every day. So I think I got that turned around, so both those guys are looking a lot better. Finally, the Coingi. You can kind of see some color and definitely some size being thrown on by him. I know for probably some of you guys that don't watch, they'll go back and see my video from a month ago. Can't really tell, but I can tell he's getting a lot bigger. Probably put on, I would say, a little bit of thickness and maybe a ½ inch or so, it seems like, and then his color's starting to come through. So I mean, the rest of them are all doing good too. Like I said before, very little aggression in this tank. Pretty much it sorted itself out. The eye biter was going a little crazy on the guys for a little while, but he's tamed down, and it's really become pretty peaceful. So as far as adding fish, I actually had a couple German special orders from Butch, but they didn't come in, so obviously I didn't get to add those. So we're going to see what happens next month. Like I said, it's not going to be so much predator hap. The fish I have in mind, other than the exochromis, I do want to add one of those. But the other fish, the others, 2 or 3 fish I'm looking to add to this tank, definitely are not predator haps, but they are pretty cool, rarer haps. So we'll see what happens. Hope you enjoy it. See, just as I say it, the Stray Gate is throwing a little bit of weight around there on the Red Empress. So anyway, guys, that's about it for this one. As always, remember, they're just stupid fish videos. Take care.